Hello friends, today I've got another makeup tutorial for you where I transform myself into this look. I have to admit this look did not start off looking like this, but I will take you through the process with me. So let's jump in. First I'm going to use this Kate Somerville eye wrinkle remover. I've actually was sent this from Kate Somerville. I really like it. I'm only using it on one side of my face so that I can give you a detailed review on it in about 2 weeks. I've been using it for a week now. So I really like it, but I'll give you my final thoughts in another video. Moving on to the brows, we're using Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, and I'm just going to fast forward through this. Honestly, guys, I've been using this same product, I think since it was released like 3 years ago. I don't do anything different to my brows. I fill in the brow, I brush the product through, I'm done. I'm one of those, oh, I'm just scratching my ear. I'm one of those people, I don't like to spend hours on my brow. Just fill it in, move on. Morphe Brushes palette. This is the 35R palette. I'm still up and down with this palette. I don't know. It just looks like 50 shades of brown to me. I keep trying to make it work. So I took that brown shade and I just put it all over the eye, all the way up to the lid. Not to the lid, sorry, to the crease, so that I didn't have to put in a crease color. I mean, it just looks brown. They all just look like different variations of brown. I don't know. I'm trying to make this palette work. So I'm going to blend that in, and then I decided, you know what, the crease isn't dark enough for me. So I took that darker brown shade and only put that in the crease. You can tell I'm being kind of sloppy here because I wanted it to kind of be a smoked out look but well blended. And because all of these colors, in my opinion, kind of look the same, it's really easy to just blend them together. So then I took this, it's a very unique shade. It's a black shade with a gold undertone, and put that all over the lid. And I stopped at the crease basically. So that's what I'm taking my time to show you here. So it looks like I'm being sloppy, but I'm really not. But because we already have those browns in the crease, I don't have to be so precise. I can just stop at the crease. And then what I did is blend this out further into the crease so there's no like harsh lines. Because when I first started doing my makeup, there always used to be harsh lines. So blend, blend, blend. I always say that, and then sometimes I forget to blend, but I usually cut it out of the video because it takes too long. Moving on, we are going to go back into that palette. Now, you can tell I was confused. I'm like, all right, what shade do I use next? I keep trying to make this work because so many people rave about it. So I just packed on that gold shade on top. I don't know. If any of you have this palette, tell me how you like it. I think it's just because I'm so into like greens and pinks and purples that when I see a palette with a lot of like browns and golds, and I'm just like, ugh. So I did not like the way this looked at all. You can tell on my face. I'm like, So I keep trying to blend it out. Look, I'm getting close to the mirror. Like, what should I do differently here? So I took this Colourpop shadow and I actually put it on the inner corner, but I forgot to show you. I actually put it also on top of that gold shade, and it kind of transformed it because you can see it looks kind of muddy. So it transformed it from looking muddy on the lid to looking just sparkly, which thank God, because I was not feeling this look. Moving on to the liner, I am using one of my favorite affordable liners. This is the e.l.f. Cream Liner. And look at those monstrous zits I have on my face, but don't worry, we will cover those up, honey. We're going to cover those up. So I'm just doing the traditional winged liner and just going in with my favorite liner brush. I think this is actually, no, that's a MAC brush. I do have a favorite liner brush from e.l.f. that I use that I purchased like 4 years ago, and it was $1. I'm telling you, e.l.f. brushes, sometimes for me, they're either a like super hit or a super miss, and they fall apart a week after I buy them. So I really wanted to show you how I do my wing liner because I usually just cut this out. So I go and I wanted it to be pretty dramatic because I was not feeling the eye look. Even once I put the Colourpop eyeshadow on, I have to admit this isn't one of my favorite looks. But you guys have asked me to try to do more neutral looks, so that's what I'm doing. So, whenever, little trick, I want to clean up my liner and I want it to be really sharp, I just use a makeup wipe. So that's what I did. And then, I thought you guys would think this is funny, I wiped liner all over my nose. Didn't even notice. Just going about my business, fixing my wig, fixing my laptop, putting on lip gloss, still have no idea. And then I'm like, oh my God, what is that? That's so funny. So once I cleaned that off, I went in with the Clarins mascara. They actually sent this to me. I really like this mascara. I used it every day since they sent it to me about a month or two ago. It's really, really good at lengthening your lashes. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It doesn't really thicken my lashes, but it definitely, I notice, makes them longer. So I really like it. Moving on, Huda Beauty Lashes in Lena. I love Huda Beauty Lashes, but they can be difficult to put on sometimes. Next up, Lancome Hypnose Mascara. Lancome sent this to me. I love this mascara. It is great at thickening your lashes. Highly recommend checking it out if you like the thick, voluminous lash effect. Really like it. Moving on, this is the Cover FX Mattifying Primer. I've had this for years. I'm ashamed to say, but I don't care because I love it. You need very little of it and it keeps you matte. And I'm going to just scratch my nose and just chew some gum. You know, we're just keeping it real, this makeup tutorial. Keeping it real. Things I should have cut out, I did not, but that's okay. So now we're going in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And I believe this is in the shade Pecan. I love this. It's full coverage. I love full coverage foundations. And it's perfect if you have, you know, any imperfections like I do. It looks kind of orange on camera, but it doesn't look like that in real life. Moving on, YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch. I was sent this from YSL. I am almost out. I cannot believe I was chewing gum like this. I'm almost out of it. I love this stuff. I know people have mixed feelings about it. Like, I don't feel like it's meant to be a full coverage concealer. It's meant to give you a little bit of coverage but brighten, and that's exactly what it does. If you like a bright under eye look, it's perfect for that. It makes you look awake, makes you look youthful. This is about to run out and I'm repurchasing it. I don't care if it's $42. I really like it. Then I went in with a NYX blush. I don't remember the name, and look at that. That thing was like, whoa. So I had to go in with a bigger brush and tone that down as I chomp down on my gum. Oh my gosh, this gum, I'm a mess. So I just went and blended that out. Next up, we have the Winky Lux Flower Balm. I actually just used this. They sent this to me for free. I use it as a moisturizer before I put on my lipstick. It's supposed to give you a natural hue to your lip, but I really like it. I think it's moisturizing. I kind of just use it throughout the day as like a moisturizer for my lips. And then I went in with this MAC lip color. I don't remember the name, but all the products are linked down below. I topped it with a little lip gloss, and this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed. It didn't turn out the way I preferred, but I think that a lot of you will find this wearable and might actually like it. So let me know your thoughts down below, because I can't be doing green and blue tutorials all the time. I would love to, but I know that's not wearable for everyone. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.